exactly what they wanted, right? They wanted to try and play retake 5 players alive.
Well, they knew it was a possibility, right? That's what, you know, doubling up on B Heaven where they knew that this might come down to this, and so I'm sure they had something prepared. As actually falls over Harry, so they don't detect him underneath Heaven, but they still trade him.
Yeah, it takes a few too many bullets to find that first kill, so he couldn't find the second. Fortunately,
one enemy remaining.
We're narrating the rest of the squad. I mean, everybody doing their part here in this one. They stay and fight on the site, nobody off of it. Mad Lions find themselves 3 players in lead here in the pistol round. ShahZaM, though, making it hurt on the way back in, but bjor will close the book, trade the util back and forth. And as the dust settles, it's... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I think that only while underneath the strap wire, when you hit crouch, it should look like you're doing the limbo. Riot, get on it.
Okay, I like that. Nice little...
Only for those interactions. A normal crouch otherwise.
Yeah, nice little animation change there. That'd be interesting. As we get
one enemy remaining.
The site set now on this B side. It didn't work out for dapr. Couldn't get a whole lot done. The rest of the team looking to pick up the pieces across the map, but unable to do so. So that lesser buy
on this map throughout really the whole Challenger season this year.
Nice early kill there, dapr. Dealt with narrate. Gonna find another. I was gonna say a little bit quiet here from the jet from Mad Lions, but break through the defense just a bit. Penny gonna reassume that position, and narrate was not.
G2 decided to snap on the side. Ange
broke it.
Also getting pushed out here over at screens by a star as G2 start working their way in. Running out of time, and Trick finds a big frag.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, big first kill. Ange there for the next, and now these trades, unfortunately, not in favor of G2 as bjor will finally make good on this position. Knife out, just trying to be festive and fun, but bjor won't allow it. A team ace of B Heaven. After this utility subsides, they'll be able to do so, but dapr still holding it down backside. Trapwire dealt with. Narrate gonna come through now. Flashes are there. dapr still alive. Eventually the trade comes through, but quick on the retake here is Oxy as he works his way back into the site. Finds the first, tries to spray down the next, but Trick too good for it. Wippie on the backstab. No way. Viper's Pit used here. Ange maybe left on an island, but he does.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for Wippie. He does have 1 star available, so you can maybe use that to try to isolate something, but he's going into the abyss right now. Gets the first frag, but Ange quick to retaliate. Mad Lion on it nicely. They don't really have to change up too much at all here, although they did lose one of their big controllers on the speed split.
A good start from G2. They go hunting for the player that should be solo, but Trick still manages to do it. Opens up the B site when the defender's gone. 2 more here to worry about as dapr hits around the pillar. A little disconnected inside B main is the rest of this Mad Lions roster. And
B3, but it's still very doable.
Spike planted.
As he gets spotted. Wall bangable here. ShahZaM gives up the angle. 2 more just around the corner. Cam is up. Oof. They have the re, but they don't quite have the kills. 3 for Trick, 1 in response for dapr. Now it's all up to BlackHeart.
One enemy
sits on a flash. Has the backstab now in a 1v1. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better. Flashed up is ShahZaM. We'll trade back for another. Halfway, the spike will go. Will ShahZaM look to stick it all the way? Yeah, he's going to do just that. BlackHeart won't call the bluff because he's not bluffing. And G2 find a way to get it done.
Ult advantage here with the res. Those showstoppers are in play here.
Yes, they are both in play. And they both find value. Trick gets his. Oxy battles back for one of his own. Fortunately for G2, they've got another Wippie. Right up the kills. Now spots a few more. There's the spike. BlackHeart falls around the corner. The Bulldog starts to bark. It starts to bite. It's Wippie for 4.
Loved Wippie's trigger discipline there. Trick once again up to his usual shenanigans of trying to pressure mid, but he is going to get spotted by Oxy, and that's a beautiful utility combo. Oxy getting a frag at all there was pretty nuts.
I think Trick getting a little crazy was pretty nuts. As we go Cosmic Divide for Cosmic Divide. Flash around the corner. Will catch his teammate, unfortunately, as bjor probably going to bring up the rear, expecting to push through. ShahZaM couldn't find the shot, so bjor will punish him for it. Neural Theft comes through. Both defenders could have information, but is that going to be enough? 2v4, Ange on the backstab. dapr now the last one standing, and he's got so much to get done. The double swing comes out, and bjor will have himself around here. The knives for now. Shorty in hand, not going to find too much. dapr can't make good on his utility. BlackHeart gets rid of the tag. ShahZaM will fall eventually to the blades, and G2 again find themselves a player down in a position where they're retaking, and it does not look the best. 2 stingers. Shorty. Now a showstopper to come on through. Ange tried to sneak away, couldn't do so. dapr there on the trade, but the knives are back to narrate. Picks up 2 for the round. Thought he found an upgrade, not quite what he was hoping for. Now it's all up to the stingers here. G2 looking for a 5th round, but working against so much. Shorty in hand, dash available. Both players around the corner. First one's gone. Make it 2. Narrate for 4. Mad Lions for 8. And they're really struggling to figure out what did narrate buy for 800 credits with just a shorty and a cloud. Must have grabbed something else for the team. Well, okay, and the shorty's getting the reinvestment right there. Ange there to back him up.
One enemy remaining.
Get the shorty out of this guy's hands.
That's tough. That is tough. You just ran straight into the blender.
Flawless.
Wow. We talked about importance, and that.
See, taking some good space here. Just opening up a nice B-split for G2 to fight back against the bonus of the opposition. Only one player still here. That's bjor, and does grab 1, but wippie quick to trade it. Very efficient. Should be it.
Yeah, dapr, not even really a one. Some revision there. A weapon now picked up from narrate, and again, ended hot, started hot. Can he keep it going here? Flashes out, all 3 drop down. Oxy, you're on the site working hand in hand with Penny. Wippie on the cross. Penny gonna find the first. Now down to 2 here for Mad Lions. G2 grab their first attacking round. Ange can't quite find the kill. Neither can BlackHeart, and G2 have done it. They hang on here.
Option for mid to late round. And so this is pretty standard from G2. Nothing really, leaping off the page. Never pulls off that lurk early, though.
Oh, man. That is and narrate, has a red carpet laid for him to get out. Dashes through, the wall goes up. No chance to run him down. Makes it out. Operator still in hand. Knives available as well. You're expecting something out towards mid, and it was that dapr who gave up on the lurk out towards A early in this round. Tried to make good on it out towards mid, and unfortunately that falls short as well.
Yeah, they needed that Friday. That would have got him back into a 4-on-4 and would have created that danger to split up the defense. As it stands, though, it's going to be a 5-on-3. They can keep a firm B defense in place. They still have a pretty well handled, and now from bad to worse here for G2. Port here from Trick.
30 seconds left. 1 enemy remaining.
I was going to say, a direct 2v2 here. How much do you walk away with if you're G2 and you do eventually get that site? Not even the case, so.
Nope.
And he goes down. Wippie on his lonesome. No time, no teammates, no spike.
10 seconds left.
And maybe even no rifle here. No chance to save. Another flawless round from... Okay, uncharacteristic miss there. Narrate takes the first shot, won't land it. Tries to get the second. Good utility from Oxy, but some in response will force G2 back. And just when you think G2 finally gets some breathing room, the breath is stripped right away from them.
Yeah, ramps control taken right away back from Mad Lions, so they will just double back and focus on the A heaven drop down. Trick getting over the top of everyone, but a good response from Oxy. That's huge from him. And that's it. Wow. That was a very 8-11 scoreline, and things get interesting all of a sudden. Oh, bjor timing. Ugh.
Spike down B.
Good trade zone, right? Wippie being there, right place, right time. Unfortunately for Oxy, nobody trade him there. Here comes that showstopper looking for dapr, and will find him some way, somehow. Trick makes it work. You both don't want to be inside main, especially with 3 players pushing this way. G2 can find the first onto BlackHeart. If they can get something done. Mad Lions taking quite a bit of time, working their way back into this. Wippie finally gonna get spotted. Trick will eventually find that kill, and if he didn't, there were 2 more behind him as BlackHeart drops down. ShahZaM to try and hang on, do his darndest, but he swings out to 3 players. Again, just when G2 starts. And to make all things right in the world, Oxy should be able to just showstopper the ground anywhere and find a kill. It should just be for free. Beautiful flash, dash away, narrate plays that perfectly. G2 want to stomp their way onto this side. BlackHeart to push through. Gravity well keeps him at bay for now. Resurrection uses Penny, trying to make good with it, and down to the last 2. Wippie wants to fight back. Oxy now tries to hang on, but he cannot do so inside the Smoky Falls. And Mad Lions get a huge
really lock in the playoffs. I'm sure they're going to have it no matter what, but you don't want to finish this way, is my point. As they're trying to play a little bit of a bait and switch here at Art with Oxy hiding behind the box. And there is the trap sprung, but equal trades. Mad Lions happy with that.
And not even necessarily ready for it, but responding to it. Our Mad Lions. Wippie here to find the first on the next. 3 kills, make it 4. Trick just does not stop. Bay finds the tag. Trick down to 22 HP. And Ange's just going to toy with him a little bit. Not even getting halfway. dapr, I think, was expecting to get that one a bit further. Now let's go back to it. A full defuse is what it'll take, and Ange knows just that. Going to play with the time. dapr just has none of it. The shots are there. Sure, give him the kill, but the round, it belongs to Mad Lions.
Yeah, just equal trades through art against that bait and switch out that little baby Yoda
Yeah,
thing.
the green little. Yeah, the little baby.
I stopped watching after the first season, so I'm out.
bjor information. They know Oxy's here. They can't find the kill. Narrate falls. Trick follows. Oxy gonna right all the wrongs of that last map. Hove comes down. Wippie's just gonna hop on to defuse. Nobody even trying to spray this one through their hope. Oh my god, yes they do. BlackHeart gets 2 as Penny goes aggressive here. The diffuser killed. BlackHeart eventually falls. The spike halfway, so plenty of... Was a judge picked up there, or was there no weapon? Roxy, either way. The defense here on the B site. Weakened. Oh, okay. I mean, that's the best time to have a judge there. He goes for the swap. Unfortunately, it's just missed time. So Wippie there for the trades on back. He goes for some more, but he runs into 2. Penny to try and pick up the piece.
I'll use the pitcher. I don't remember.
And all of this makes sense because there's a call out here on the A site called Dugout. Nobody there just yet. A player walking up from secret, slowly trying to grab that position as Oxy finds a kill on the way back in. Drops the operator. It's only a bulldog here. Here comes the hunter. Shuri, though, make its way into the cove. Nobody home on top of that spike, but shots 2 and 3 to eventually come to fruition, but they need more behind. The gravity well will pull Penny off. Now all G2 can hope for is kills on the way out. Economy always a problem here as Penny gets this one close. It'll come down to it, but a second and a half is what they're shot. This is exactly how Split started as well. G2 only got the bonus round after that 4 rounds in a row for Mad Lions.
That's
Oxy
big.
wandering out towards mid. Yeah, finding that kill onto Ange, making that one hurt and also finding himself a weapon.
They actually don't go pick up the weapon. Oxy had that vandal from the start.
Oh.
So they didn't actually go back and reclaim it. Now they are, but look at it's too late. Like ShahZaM's going to grab that fallen weapon and his whole team went down in the process.
Resuming your termination.
I wish
They can't do it because of the suppression. The spike hadn't been planted yet. I definitely think there was time for G2 to take a bit more and get set up. BlackHeart not ready for the peak there, so we'll see what this picked up weapon does eventually get 2 players around the corner. Trailblazer and another flash to play with here for ShahZaM. They line up, and he's able to get 1 through the robot, but Trick survives. 18.
There, don't really know about long though. They also don't know if they have fallen back potentially into a long B hit, so they're gonna have to respect that with a couple players in B lane.
Wow. Hey, speaking of respect, Oxy giving none of it to the utility of Mad Lions. This round.
Opposite side of the map. Like, while the B hit is slowed down by the lockdown, Oxy needs to take so much space and allow his teammates to rotate all 4 of the remaining members onto side to defend here, and Narrate gets owned.
Yeah, completely in no man's land here. Hunter's Fury, though, looking to make good on a few. No way, the util is all it takes here as Oxy on the back line, Shorty in the back pocket, and the knives go wide. A round that starts so good for G2 again falls apart. They crumble beneath the Mad Lion kill from downtown, right? And just, I think somebody maybe, I didn't see who the kill was on, but maybe just sticking around too long, hoping somebody would peek behind it. And then eventually just getting cooked, much like Narrate does this time around. Oxy doing it again, though, but it seems like the winning recipe is Oxy. If Oxy doesn't do it, it doesn't get done. So the rest...
Allowing his other teammates to kind of gather up and start pushing together. Again, dapr just playing very intelligently right now, just keeping tabs. But oh no!
Last player standing.
That's big. At least he got traded.
And the last bit of utility. Trick didn't look to go for the plant here. Will eventually get spammed down with 63 HP. He lives to fight the rest of this round. 2 players work their way through the link. The first one's down. The second one almost the third. But again, if Oxy don't do it, it don't get...
Offering this pressure on B. They had the spy carrier here as well. And now Trick does come out. Oxy gets caught out in the middle. dapr tries to play the bait off of it, but fails. And that's a big kill from Trick.
And they just want to kill the robot. They're sending so much out that way just to secure that kill in response. Penny does so successfully. Sure, the odds are even. ShahZaM playing the jump peek. Lots a few players out towards B long, and this is where Mad Lions have liked to call home. This has been their den. That Stinger gonna find some damage, but now out of ammo. Narrate on the backside. We'll find the backstab. The headshots are there. Now it's all up to dapr. He's on his lonesome. Through the cloud burst, he will go. Narrate just on the other side of it. Backs away momentarily. Ange also a nuisance with util, cloud burst, bullets being sent this way. The tallest of tasks, the high-low is there. Player crouch, and that's Narrate to find the kill to close out the half.
Especially when you're down a man.
Oxy was spotted. Look at the health, though. Already so incredibly low for the players working their way on. And Oxy is doing enough, just buying time. He's also buying kills. 5 HP. This guy's a demon. He reloads. Will eventually be dealt with. And now we get to the utility, right? Oxy got to keep the credits high for the team for a moment longer. G2 will do it. They get that spike planted, and that's short out the defenders. Bucky and hand up close and personal. Oxy, no dash to play with now. That high tide's going to be going down here momentarily. Needs to be careful as Narrate comes around the corner. Shotgun gets it done. Knives behind it. 2 players already erased here. Mad Lions. Trick looks to bide his time. Inside the link, Oxy goes, but and his job has already been done.
Before the retake even starts, in order to have success on this B side of the map. And so G2 can keep using their harbor utility and keep using Oxy as an entry point.
Player just around the corner. Mad Lions, the rest of their defenders, nobody can really get in to try and stall. A dash on through. It's Narrate with the Stinger. ShahZaM in the back lines. bjor will find another. The IGL down. dapr. It's kill of their own, but much like we've seen previously, this post plant is a proficient one, a potent one with the nano swarm still on it. Snake bites, 1 available. These smokes, I mean, they're not going to do the trick, right? You have to go forward. You have to take the fight to these players, and they just can't do it. Penny lines them all up, knocks them all down. Hongkong will deal with that turret inside art. Back away, letting the paranoia set in.
Yeah, but again, look, they have been able to get Ange set up at long A. So he just basically, oh, that's big though. That's big from dapr. That's a B-link threat reckoning now on the side, but that's a great response from Narrate, but it's not enough. Not if he's gonna get traded that quickly. Now it's a 3 versus 2. BlackHeart, he fights back though as well.
See the player here. He had some stars too. If he heard that turret, could maybe look to plop something down to allow himself on. I do like to play from BlackHeart here, right? Just backing away from it, not looking to take 1v2. And as I say that, it walks back into the site, getting a little antsy. Is eventually dealt with. Now he has
concealment.
The poison cloud down though, so snake bite, sure. The spam is gonna be the next best tools. Here comes the snake bite. dapr gonna play behind the turret, find the kill. Doesn't matter, man. G2 have looked good here on the attack. If you let him get the spike plant. Yeah, Oxy left as the deposit right now inside A main, so he's waiting to see if anybody looks to reclaim this space. Seekers go through, flash behind it. Oxy to take the first fight. It's Trick to fall. Ange now just on the other side. No way. Oxy does it again. Just opens things up on the A site. And this operator does not. Fury with 30 seconds on the clock. Not a whole lot of time to rotate here from G2.
No, they have to commit to this. There's no doubt about it. But ShahZaM finds the entry on the Trick. Narrate able to respond though. Same with BlackHeart. It's getting tricky.
Unfortunately, bjor thought that maybe there was a chance across the map. He still stands. Shots go wide. BlackHeart left on an island. 2 players going to try and run him down. And now bjor will have to fight said 2 players. Reckoning will give away the positioning here of the Killjoy. bjor dances around it. Picks up a rifle. 17 bullets left in the magazine. Penny on the backside. And G2 do it again. Gone for G2. They obviously have plenty more. bjor. Sole defender here, lockdown in hand. You know Oxy's running this one down. Yeah, you absolutely know Oxy is running this one down, but he gets punished for it. Now the defense has to try and back away. No, pushing forward. Instead, it's Trick here.
Indeed, they are. Using the cascade to kind of pave the way forward. Narrate, though, playing a bit of a crossfire with his teammates between the back halls and the B-link area. Spike will go down. wippie gets taken down. Penny able to respond, but it's quickly traded back, and now it's all ShahZaM. 1v3's found one.
Found one.
Terrifying here. Trick out towards long. He found a headshot there. ShahZaM might be able to do this. A tap on the spike for bjor, and he'll eventually say no way.
A lot of utility here. Unfortunately, bjor's not around to activate a lot of it.
Not enough fuel.
But at least they have some Astra stars, and they got the Sova. BlackHeart playing a crazy angle. Almost finds 2 there. Dinks wippie, I believe.
Oh, And Trick just missed the timing there. Has the fragment, though. So depending on where this plant goes, can look to deny. Cove comes out. Fragment in hand. He's going to right-click that one forward. Penny should be able to get this spike down, but does he make it out? Yes, he does. The Cove will keep him alive.
Ooh.
Flashes. Trick still alive. Dash onto the side. ShahZaM will finally close out that kill. The judge comes through for 2. And overtime is a possibility here. 2 players to worry about. A Cosmic Divide. The push through from long range. Narrate finds a 3rd. Judge, jury, executioner.
BlackHeart will continue the pressure here towards back halls, but Narrate is kind of the linchpin holding this link area from Art's side. And BlackHeart with that frag is going to keep the fake up even more as his spike makes its way to A. G2 don't know where to go.
This timing, though, could be awkward. Penny, opt out. I mean, it's so hard to not jump up into that window, but Penny doesn't do it. Narrate will eventually get punished. Penny gonna find his way into another frag for G2 as dapr flops down his turret. That now gone. That bit of utility not available. Low HP. Dapr pushing up. Ange will deal with him. It's all up to Harbor here, and Ange is not having any of it. Mad Lions. Now, G2, they got to get going. We'll see if bjor can just scoop by. Yeah, that smoke just dissipated. Now here on the side, it's only BlackHeart Ange. Gonna be backing him up. G2 want to go back and fight this one here. Wippie first up. Trick the first to fall. Wippie grabs 2 before finally going down. bjor only good for 1. Now it's all up to BlackHeart and Ange. Revealed by the alarm bot. Oxy still in the back lines. This guy not needed off the site to play the post plan. He's going to stay here and try and fight as Ange goes inside the astral form. He'll be dealt with, and G2 send us into another OT.
Again, I like
here. A bit popped. Snakebite also comes down. 4 defenders for G2 are here on this angle. They'll back away momentarily. Nanoswarm keeps him off the angle. Trick now going to look to go aggressive. Running and gunning, though. Oxy gets 1. The shorty comes out for another. As ShahZaM looks to clear his way through.
They lost too much, I feel like, there. Yeah, they're going to get the spike down, but unless Ange can find the most beautiful timing ever. And no, Wippie catches him. That should be it.
This is a very tall ask here. bjor to grab the first. Another one just around the corner, but eventually dealt with was BlackHeart. Now it's all up to bjor. A 1v2. First Nanoswarm popped. High Tide goes out. Both players just on the other side. Cove comes down. Off comes the Harbor. And there was a moment where you thought maybe the kill will come through. Shouldn't do G2 expect this when Flash comes out. We'll get him off the angle for just a second. Cascade is there. dapr, how much does he give up here? Only needs to spot the head, but look at the aggression from Oxy. Shot does not land. dapr sits him down. Trick to try and get it back, but dapr just too good here in this next round.
Yeah, and this could be the beginning of the end here for this map. It could be a map 3 now, right around the corner. G2 can finish things off. ShahZaM certainly putting it in that direction, but bjor trying to fight back. Ange still needs to make his rotation. bjor overwhelmed, and that should be it unless Ange can come up big with the clutch.
Spike planted. You should run.
dapr on the plant. Lockdown. Back holes here. He's going to try and take some fights aggressively. He's already been spotted. I believe dapr on the jump peak. Flash comes through. First one there is Wippie, and G2 eventually get it done from 9-3 to a 15-13. Put out. Stim behind it. ShahZaM still here. We'll back away from it. Smokes are down. Looking like an A hit here, but Oxy finds the first kill. Neutralizes Narrate for now with that. Mad Lions completely stopped in their tracks. They'll try and play from the cross, and this is a larger doorway to play with. Not a big enough angle and showers, though, to get away from the paint shells. And Oxy has had himself a field day from 40 kills into the last just about. He finds 3 more in the post. They have 1 snakebite. Boombot. See if they choose to use it. Good flash up the top for Trick. Ange once more going to try and take the fights. Wins that one out. Actually, up top goes Oxy. Paint shell's just over, and I mean, G2 run out of time. They want to find these kills. They're going to have to do so now. A classic across the map here. bjor does it again. ShahZaM gets sat down. No incendiary to force him off. No way. No way. bjor with the classic. Name a better duo. It's all up to Oxy, and bjor does it for...
Light up a fake with the U-Haul, orbital strike, and a push out hookah.
Toxins going up.
They didn't really sell it. Fortunately, the incendiary finds that kill onto Wippie, but that was one of 2 defenders that were here on the site. dapr finds the kill onto Trick, and ShahZaM gets dealt with.
They are sitting indeed. Cove there to try to shield his defuse. Been broken already, though.
One enemy
And the
remaining.
Yuto kind of working against them, right? They don't know where these shots are coming from. This Viper screen is here, the Toxic screen. The High Tide just on the other side. Penny gonna try and fight for some of these kills. Wall goes down. There's no time on the clock. bjor will find the kill either way. Working back
On this barrier.
To my world.
Viper's pick gonna go down as well for post plant.
Headshot.
And now bjor looking to try to mop up the rest of this.
No charges.
Dust holding down to the fort, just as this Viper's pit is looking to do. Oxy gonna work his way through. Penny for some fights. Wippie here. Narrate gets one back. Spike.
And Tanner's gonzo. His mic said no. Yes, we are back into the heat of this. Nary with the great frag there with the showstopper, stopping that diffuse from going through, and Penny now has no choice but to just back off and save. And so Mad Lions with another dominant start to an attacking half. You've seen this. As bjor will find the entry frag here. And this was a buyback round from G2, which is ShahZaM almost getting caught there, whittled down the half, and he can't heal himself. Great catch though from Penny onto Narrate, as well as a double up there onto bjor. Trick eventually able to trade. Ange finds ShahZaM, and so it's going to be a 3-on-2 for Mad Lions, despite some early hiccups. dapr making that rotation into Hookah. They're going to respond by teleporting over to A side to get away from this rotation. Res, though, will now be available for wippie because the attacking side has rotated off the site. Now, Ange has been left behind, though. And so Ange can cut off this rotation, and indeed he does find wippie, and so he gets it back to a 3-on-2 post.
Oh
you.
boy. It's not a Tanner problem, because this happened to Shift too. This only happened twice, all split, and both times they were casting with you. I think you got toxic internet, dog.
One enemy remaining.
I don't know, man. All I know is that Mad Lions are out here, right, in Pittsburgh Knights.
The big opener for Mad Lions is a sentence we've said a couple times already here in this first half, and it looks like they're going to find more out of this. No, Oxy actually gets the pick up onto Trick. There's a follow-up from Narrate, though. The late plant coming in from Mad Lions, but Control spams through. They're not going to find anything just yet, but they got the lineups, dog.
Yep. All
Nothing
the
you can do.
lineups. Nope. Oh, look at
One
Narrate
enemy
getting around the
remaining.
corner as well. Insult to injury. 8-1 Mad Lions. I mean, they are now.
But
They're turning it around this match. That's for sure.
the changes they made, I wasn't even sure what to expect out of this roster, but it's clearly working out for them. And sometimes it's a little bit of luck. Trick, excuse me, just gets lucky through the wall and picks off Penny. And there's another one for Ange, who's lurked his way all the way up. Oxy had no idea. And the round has quickly fallen apart again here for G2, as Mad Lions looks to put number 9 on the board, but that's an accepted number. We all know that.
Stop.
What, are you saying that didn't happen already this game?
Because we're not giving anybody any free shout-outs, although I did give a fast food restaurant one just a second ago.
Now you just have to shout out all the other fast food restaurants to equalize.
One enemy
All of them.
remaining.
Oh,
Yes. No. Pass. Hard pass.
All right, Wippie. I mean, it's going to be tough. It was a 1v5. He was just trying to stay alive, but it is not going to be. 9 rounds for Mad. Look at the ult right now they have for the other side, though. There's the nade going out. That nade could be huge. Look at the way it segments them. You've got dapr coming around the corner now alone, and I don't think they were prepared for this. dapr just full W. He never once slowed down, and the utility is piling up, but BlackHeart manages to spray 2 through the Viper ult, but it'll all be up dapr, or to BlackHeart, excuse me, and it will be the second round.
Through fruition, 10 HP is where the Harvard lands as he jumps away.
Yeah, I'm going to let you solo cast for a bit to make up for all of your lost time. So you can continue, please.
Yeah, I'm here for it. Listen, this is where I got my start here in the solo cast. As Oxy gets dealt with on the flank, that's not the person you wanted to go down next. G2 still fighting for their 9-3 half, and they're expecting a hit out towards that B site.
left.
2 of 3 defenders are out that way. It's only dapr just around the corner. Meanwhile, bjor, oh, never mind. They've got the right read. Dapr's done enough just sitting here. The snake in the grass as he rotates, though. bjor deal with him. Yes, he does. dapr tries to leap away. It's not going to be enough. Meanwhile, ShahZaM needs to hold down the 40. Found his one, but needs to find some more. The spike is falling. The teleports are taken. The shots are through the wall. And the half is 10 to Oxy. Out on the front foot. This is what works for G2. Get Oxy into the mix. And the rest will come to fruition. Narrate, just can't sneak away. It looked like he thought he was out. He tried to turn around and eventually will get punished for it. bjor Find that kill on the backside. Oxy goes down, but the trades are good.
One
Cove is up,
enemy
Spike is
remaining.
down, and now there's only a...
I've got your
There
trail.
is Seekers now from ShahZaM.
Mad Lions kind of just left guessing. They have to make plays like this where they put their body on the line for information, and Trick is the first sacrifice teleporter taken. bjor gonna be hearing all this. Oh my goodness, the cascade goes through. bjor able to reel in the shots.
Spike
Narrate
down
here.
A.
Try and put a pin in it as well. And with 14 seconds, wippie in a really tough spot.
10 seconds
Spotted himself, gonna go up top on the wall. The L-shaped box, a player on the other side. Ange gonna take the fight from heaven, and Mad Lion. And that's seemingly the G2 way. Or
Oh, what a
losing
counter molly.
13-4.
What a counter molly on this transition. Cove gets broken immediately. They're getting a lot of damage trying to get into the site.
And that is not a safe place to be.
10
ShahZaM
seconds left.
is able to find some refuge here. Backs
Spike
away.
down A. Last player standing.
What a round from Narrate. 3 kills from heaven position. Again, Mad's playing some nice angles here to just kind of jiggle peek and get information and be able to back off. BlackHeart will slow down the long portion of the attack. Poison Orb blocks off the hookah portion of the attack. And now here comes the span through from Narrate on the teleport. 2-for-1 trade there. That's certainly going to favor Mad Lions.
For Mad Lions, they just don't move. They just still give respect to the option that G2 can be playing on the opposite side of the map or be looking to rotate, and that's exactly the call. Sage Wall goes up, no push from U-Haul. Flash on the other side, and the guns are starting to find kills here. Guardian and a spec through the swamp. ShahZaM just around the corner from getting backstabbed, but he backs away in the corner perfectly.
Yeah, it looks like G2 has this pretty much on lock at this point, just based on the Viper's bit, based on ShahZaM's positioning. Wippie catches BlackHeart, that pretty much ensures it now. Unless Ange can pop off, he gets one. There's just not really much time left to do much more. So he will back down. And so G2 will hang around at least a little bit longer. They find a 5th round on the board. Obviously, they still have a ton of work to do to threaten an overtime. But first step accomplished, I guess you could say, on that long. Defense split to a piece. Still not really sure where to expect this attack to come from.
I suggest you move.
And here comes the dead call. Narrate able to get one back. Reckoning and force the players. I mean, just all sorts of chaos here. Just dancing around, trying not to get stunned, but they're walking into the sight lines of G2.
30 seconds left.
BlackHeart has a resurrection, but there's just not a body really in a good spot to be res.
One
Spam through the
enemy
sky
remaining.
smoke, finds BlackHeart eventually dead. It was just damage at first, but ShahZaM makes good on it. We'll close
Spike
out the
planted.
kill there. And Ange is no stranger to 1v4s, also no stranger to a loss in a 1v4.
Great counter smoke though from bjor. Oxy forces through it, gets stunned. This could be a problem.
Oh, wow, so huge there. Only gets one, no damage mitigated. As good damage from the rocket means Trick will find another.
That's smoked off, and it's being watched right now by BlackHeart, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's jump peeking it. Slow orb goes down,
30 seconds
and
left.
Mad Lions seem to have this figured out. Oh, what?
That's, I mean,
One enemy
that's
remaining.
just dapr doing dapr things. Unfortunately, he stopped right there as Penny finds himself alone. A tall task here. A snake behind him. That of Ange with the Viper's Pit. 2 players now working their way through this spawn. Cove to keep him safe for now. Cover and concealment. 2 players swing. 1 player goes down, but that's not enough for G2. And Mad Lions have done it. They scoop up their first win, their first series win. And it's again.